beer and bloated liver. We say this or that?
Yeah.
It's going to be good.
You hit it off with the bumper knife straight down the middle again. You had a fling.
Oh, Greg, straight down the middle. Whenever people think of straight down the middle, a lot of them, they probably think of like two wonderful, awesome representatives for the entire industry. One being handsome, two being handsome. One being handsome, one being clever. But I think they also think of things like reviews, of course, and B pluses. They think of Greg's mom. They think of a lot of things. I think of Greg's mom a lot.
I bet you do.
But no, they think of this or that.
This or that.
People have been wanting a this or that.
And it's one of my favorites.
For quite some time.
I'm a man of the people.
We have not done one this year.
No, because you refuse to do that.
Well, plus, because they're really hard. Wait, just wait. I've seen the ones. You have not seen any of these. I've seen some of the ones that people have submitted. They're going to stump your ass. And I taunted people.
We used to get one or two.
Oh my God.
Really
on my social media, I put it out there. I said, look, we're bringing this or that back, and we need some submissions. And I told people, try to stump us. So they did.
This used to be a staple in pinball households. I remember people talking about road trips and things, and they would start playing this or that.
People still play it. They just they call it something different. That's all.
They don't need to be calling anything different. Call it what it is.
Let's start out with this or that. We're going to jump right into it. For those of you who are unfamiliar of what this segment is on our channel, it's where essentially we bring up two scenarios, this scenario or that scenario, and we just choose which one we'd go with and why.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah, slight
Pretty
argument.
simple.
It is.
You can use it for pinball machines. You can use it for food.
But there's a lot of thought that goes
sex
into it.
positions. You can use it for anything.
There's a lot of thought.
Missionary, doggy style. Yeah, what are you gonna go? Where are you gonna go?
I'm not answering it on
You know
camera.
what? I will. I'm fine with it. It always depends on the mood. I'm a classic guy. I'm a classic missionary. I'm fine with that.
With socks.
Yeah. It's a quick. No socks. I'm a no socks kind of guy. This or that, socks or no socks during sex.
Sock man.
No socks. No socks. I'm free willy.
And we're back.
Here we go.
Oh, goddamn.
This or that, man. All right, submission. We got to thank Randall. How do you pronounce
Are we
that
back to
last
pinball?
name? Yeah, we're going back to pinball.
Okay, you said submission.
I'm the submissive. Nicole's just a mean old thing.
Both of our wives are. We're
Mean master.
definitely not the dominant ones.
What color's your gag ball? No, I'm joking. How do you pronounce that last name? Dryscula. Dryscula. It sounds like Dryscula.
Dryscula is the only
Yeah,
thing.
Randall, thank you so much for submitting this or that. We'll start it off. Well, maybe this will be easy. Maybe this will be hard.
This one,
He said this or that. Godzilla Premium or Jaws Premium?
Godzilla Premium.
Oh, you're not even thinking twice.
No, it's one of the greatest games in the world. You can't argue.
Yeah, absolutely.
No, it's got a ton going on.
And maybe Jaws will get there, but if it's not there now.
No.
It might.
The building,
It's
the
not there
bridge, Mecha Godzilla, like it's a phenomenal game.
He said, fine, guys. What about Stranger Things Pro or Jurassic Park Pro?
Oh.
That's tough because I prefer premiums on both, and I don't think I could own a Pro of either. That's me being bougie. Like, I could own a Pro of either, and it'd be better than nothing. But those are both premium games.
If I'm going to strip it down, I'm going to take a step back from the theme. Because I would just pick Jurassic Park all day long. But if I'm gonna take it of what I enjoy, probably the most, I'm gonna go Stranger Things.
I think you're wrong.
I know that sounds weird.
Yeah, I think you're wrong because I think Jurassic Park fundamentally is the better game.
It is.
So if I'm losing,
But from an enjoyability standpoint, I still just love the code. I love the structure of what Stranger Things is. I still like those shots.
Look, it's
like
it would never leave my collection. I think the tougher question, I don't even know if I can answer, Stranger Things Premium versus Jurassic Park Premium for me. For you, no. But
I would go Jurassic Park Premium in that aspect.
I don't know if I could.
I would.
I don't know if I could.
No, I wouldn't. Oh, see, that's weird. Like throwing it. Pro-wise, I think I'd go Stranger Things.
Pro, I'm going Jurassic Park.
Split decision.
What about Brian Cosner, the Cos? He said, how about this? JJP's new Elton John, the Platinum Edition, so the LE, formally, plus we'll give you $500.
Okay.
So you can have an Elton John, arguably one of the greatest games in the last 10 years, and $500, or a Jaws Pro and a John Wick Pro. So you get 2 games.
Jaws Pro, John Wick Pro. You know I'm a 2 for... Like, it would have to be 2 shitty games. And Elton John's phenomenal. Elton John is a great game, and it's beautiful. Listen, it beats both those games hands down in beauty. And it's a better game. Potentially. Potentially a better game. But if I'm going to pick, I want 2 games because I still like John Wick quite a bit and I still like Jaws quite a bit. They're both good games. Still need some code advancement, but they're good games. So to have 2 games in my game room versus just the one Elton John. Now, again, I'm just doing it because it's 2 for 1.
The tricky part for me is I'm not a pro buyer.
I can see that. I can see your argument.
I feel like I get enough with the Platinum Edition and Elton John. I don't feel like I have to go to the CE. Whereas Jaws and John Wick,
you go up.
You gotta go.
You do have to go up. But I'm just saying, for a 2 for 1, I would rather have 2 different games I can bounce between instead of 1.
For me, I'm going Elton John.
I can see that.
Because
I think there's an argument.
That's the sticking point there. The pros are the sticking point for me.
Yeah. I think an argument can be made there easily. Because it's a great game.
Simon Riley said,
"Hi, Simon.
Let's pit some spooky against themselves.
Ooh.
We know you guys love Scooby-Doo. But there's a new game called Looney Tunes.
I'd take Looney Tunes over Scooby.
Wow. Just like that?
Just like that.
Oh.
Scooby, I like the look of Scooby better, and
yes.
I love Scooby-Doo a million times better than Looney Tunes.
So once you...
Because if I'm going to look at enjoyability and playing it, I think Looney Tunes shoots better, and it
does shoot better.
I love the code on Scooby, but because it's just still a little mundane, I like the Looney Tunes aspect a little bit better in that aspect.
Simon, that's a good one.
That is a good one. But I'm just going there just because the shot difference and everything you have going on in Looney Tunes.
They're pretty even for me. They're honestly pretty even.
It's tough.
For me.
That's a better one right there. That's a good one, Simon, because you're pitting shooting. Again, Scooby's a good code, but it still doesn't pull you in sometimes. Whereas some people it does. Scooby's 10 times better to me.
But part of me is thinking would I go Looney Tunes or Texas Chainsaw Massacre?
Oh, I'd go Texas.
If we're talking about layout.
Yeah, same. But I mean, I'd go the Texas Chainsaw Massacre just because I prefer that theme over that better.
You like the horror aspect.
I like the horror aspect. But I would still pick Looney Tunes, I think, over Scooby to have in a play. Now, again, I'm afraid Looney Tunes for me would have the dialed in effect to where it's I just don't care about Looney Tunes, so I'm not saying it would stick around.
That's what's hard for me.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. This is a tough one.
Scooby-Doo I really like.
Yes. To whereas if you put Scooby-Doo in Looney Tunes cabinet, boom. Exactly.
That's the answer.
Boom.
Give me that.
Boom.
But I like all the stuff that's in Scooby-Doo.
I do too. I do. Just scale it down.
I'm going to take Scooby-Doo. Just because I
can see that.
I don't play my games more than I play my games. So is that weird?
No, I know what you're saying.
Yeah.
So you're visually, it means important. A little bit more.
Theme means a lot.
I understand that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Simon also said, "What about Beatles Gold or Foo Fighters Premium? What a weird thing there." That's a tough one.
You know what I would?
I want both of them. I like both of them.
I would probably go Beatles Gold.
Really?
I kind of think so. It changes stuff up, and for whatever reason, I think Jack Danger did a phenomenal job on Foo Fighters.
Yeah,
that thing has got shots in there that you've never seen before.
One of the best designed
it's packed full.
It is
packed full. But something about that packed full might hinder it.
Beatles, I like the theme better. I like the.
Well, my thing with Foo Fighters, my only problem with Foo Fighters is every time I step up there, it's fun. Oh, music's phenomenal. Like I said, it shoots great, but for some reason, everybody I talk to that owns it, it's kind of like an Addams Family type thing.
Really?
Or a Star Trek. Like, they kind of get, I have my feel of it.
I just added a Foo Fighters LE to my lineup.
I know.
It's the first time I've added that game to my lineup. Even announced or release, I didn't add it to my lineup.
Have that?
I've never added it to my lineup.
Huh.
I added it to my lineup.
But do you see what I'm saying? Whereas Beatles, it's more the score. It's I don't know. It's different.
I would probably keep Beatles longer.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, that's where I'm going.
Just because of that style of game.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Because Foo Fighters shoots, like I said, it shoots phenomenal. Code is good. Everything is good about it.
But against that theme thing, I like Foo Fighters music.
I don't like Beatles that much. I like Foo Fighters more than the Beatles. I
really like Beatles music.
But it's just something about, like, I love the look of Beatles Gold. I love, like, and I like the way that game plays. Like, I know.
I guess I have to say Foo Fighters right now because I own a Foo Fighters and I don't own a Beatles.
True.
There you go.
I don't own either, but.
Oh, but you always know how to pronounce the name. I always mess it up.
Oh.
Singes.
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 I think it's Singes.
Yeah. Rechenko.
Yeah.
That's all Dangles. He messaged us.
What would you guys do?
Right.
Which one?
These are the.
Yeah, which one?
And the only reason we're saying it like that is because I think even he does an impersonation of himself.
I hope not, because I love it. It brings a smile on my face every time I hear him.
He said Godzilla Pro plus John Wick Pro.
Okay, here we go.
Okay, that's the same scenario. Yeah, like Godzilla Pro, John Wick Pro, or any Stern LE if you're choosing.
Oh,
that's tough.
No,
that's close.
I'd still go to. It's still Godzilla. What? Oh man, and I'm still liking John Wick.
Any Stern LE.
Yes, like
we're talking.
I don't put cotton LEs like you do. No,
but you can go back in the catalog to get anything.
No, I still couldn't do
Star Trek LE.
It means none of them.
Godzilla LE.
None of them mean that much to me. No LE ever means that much to me.
Stranger Things LE.
Nope, never.
Man.
Those are beautiful, all great games though.
Jurassic
and beautiful.
Park LE.
But still, 2 games. Man, I just can't not get around 2 games. I go back to my days when I was broke as fuck and could only like have a couple games. And like I think that's where my mindset still stays is like I still just like 2 games to play to bounce out.
Man.
Well, it's just bouncing back and forth. To be able to play 2 games versus 1 in your house.
Plus like Pro is prestigious. Like everybody I don't know why people in our community are like, oh, the pros. At the end of the day, like, dude, if you have a pro pinball machine, holy shit.
Yeah.
You're buying a $7,000 pinball
That's
machine.
What I heard somebody recently, like, knock that. Like, if somebody could only afford a pro. And I'm like,
God. If I see a lineup of like 10 Stern Pros, I'm like, that's a badass collection.
Yeah, if I just saw 3 Stern Pros, you're doing pretty damn well for yourself.
Yes.
Like, you're in the hobby.
So don't get us wrong there.
No. Like,
man.
Yeah,
give me any Stern LE. Now I don't know how he's saying it. If I get to pick the Stern LE, give me the Stern LE. But if somebody else has to pick the Stern LE, then I'll go to the pros. So I don't want them giving me WrestleMania or something.
That's what they do too.
Yeah, I know they would.
Here's our leftover WrestleMania LE.
But give me the LE. But you're going pros.
Pros.
Dan Donnell, he's got a tough one here. Dan, you son of a bitch. This one's tough. Pulp Fiction LE and The Big Lebowski.
Oh.
Arguably the 2 coolest pinball machines ever made. Pure coolness. Mm-hmm. Or Bond's 60th and Attack from Mars LE.
Oh.
It's so dirty. He did us dirty on that one. Bond's 60th and Attack from Mars LE or Pulp Fiction LE and Lebowski. I'm trying to think how I'm going to break this down. For me, Lebowski, I'd rather have a Pulp than a Lebowski.
100%.
Okay.
I'd rather have Pulp than either of those games.
Than Bond or AFM?
Yeah.
See, the tough part for me, so I'd rather have an Attack from Mars LE over a Bond 60th for me.
And I'd maybe rather have Bond 60th and Attack from Mars over... Well, I don't know about Bond 60th just because it's still Bond 60th. I love the way it shoots, but Lebowski is so cool.
Yeah.
Like, that's the only bad... I think I would go Pulp LE and Lebowski. But the Attack from Mars LE is what really... And I love Bond 60th. Again...
Yeah, I do too, but still.
But I don't think it's still...
It's Beatles-esque to me.
Yeah.
Like, I love it, but it falls around Beatles for me. I'd rather have Bond 60th maybe than Lebowski, for me.
That's what I'm saying. Like, the only reason Lebowski is so much cooler from a theme in your collection standpoint...
I'm going Attack from Mars and Bond 60th because Attack's getting harder and harder to get in LE.
And it's pretty amazing.
And Pulp LEs, you can still get those. Lebowskis, you can still get those.
I think I might
Bond
have to go Pulp and Lebowski.
Are you?
Yeah.
I can't argue that. That was a hard one.
We've been split on every one of these.
We have. Let's see if we join up here with Jay Urania. Urania? Get that checked out.
You're right.
Pulp Fiction or Labyrinth?
Oh. I'm going to go Pulp.
Oh, Greg.
I'm going to go Pulp.
Oh, Greg, that's so mean.
I love
Why
Labyrinth,
would
though.
they do
I can't wait
that
to talk
me?
about
I
Labyrinth
know.
more.
It's Labyrinth for me.
Yeah.
It is, just because it is fully packed, and I like the theme.
Yeah.
I love the theme of Pulp Fiction, but Labyrinth is something
See,
I grew up with.
I like Pulp better. Theme is, I hate that dog.
Why did you? I want these people to see this funky ass dog you got. How old's this dog now? It's probably only like 2 years old. It just looks so old. Look.
I hate this dog. I hate this dog.
Can you even get your tongue out?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
What if it bit me in the face?
What do you mean get it out? It stays
Look
out.
at it. That dog is high.
This thing. Oh. Trying to lick it. Trying to lick somebody.
You need to get that tightened up there, bub. You need to get a nip tuck on that thing.
Me too.
Oh, I think he's sweet. It flaps.
You can't do it.
So I'm going Labyrinth. Gotta go Labyrinth. It's one that I own both, so I mean,
Super cool game.
yeah, Labyrinth. Gotta be Labyrinth. Oh, our buddy Dennis Creasel chimed in.
Ooh.
And Dennis is a fan of this or that. He doesn't really watch anything else we do, but he's like, this or that I can tolerate.
This or that.
Oh, what an asshole. So he's being funny here.
Uh-oh.
Godzilla Premium or Barbecue Challenge and Galactic Tank Force LE. Oh, yeah. He's really wanting to put that 2 is better than 1 thing to do.
Such a
He
dick.
knows.
Such a dick
He knows how to
move.
get you. So Godzilla Premium, arguably the greatest game ever.
Yeah. I'm still
versus-
going Godzilla because it is so
Okay,
phenomenal.
all right.
Barbecue Challenge, I have not played it, just for the record. But it's still just a theme that means absolutely nothing to me. Now, you love Galactic Tank Force.
I do really like Galactic.
I haven't got a lot of time on it either, but it is a cool
really
game.
like it.
So Galactic Tank Force does make it a little...
Yeah.
I won't
Yeah,
say
but it's
difficult,
Godzilla
though,
Premium.
because it's still Barbecue Challenge I don't want in my house.
Yeah, Barbecue Challenge is
but
almost.
Godzilla.
I hate to be like this, but that might as well name be on there. Like it's literally a 0 for me on any of it. It does nothing for me. If anything, it's taking up space. It's one of those games for
That's
me.
what I'm saying.
that, you're actually
Like, even if it
doing
shot
this-
really good and it was actually a phenomenal game, which it might be, I still couldn't.
For
get
me,
around it.
it's GTF versus whatever else you're putting up against it. So,
True.
Ash, our buddy Ash Estes, supportive in the past. Thank you, Ash. Elton John Platinum or Jaws Premium? Now,
Ooh, now that's kind of tough. That's kind of tough.
that's ridiculous.
That's tough.
Because Elton John is so good.
And it's so pretty. And it shoots.
It's amazing. It's addictive.
Listen to me. You want me to tell you what? Like, so here, Jaws, hands down, theme.
Yes.
Like, I'm not a big Elton fan. I like Elton.
That
I'm not a
theme
big fan.
sucks.
Maybe go
sorry.
Elton John.
I know.
Are we gonna agree again? Are we gonna agree again? Are we gonna agree? Again?
Here's okay.
Are we gonna agree again?
No, here's what we got to do though. Jaws Premium. You're still. It's Jaws Premium plus $2,000 or else
Oh!
gone. That's what it is. That is legit what it is. So
Oh, I thought you meant I got 2,000. No.
you are.
I mean,
yeah.
I mean,
Jaws Premium plus $2,000.
Oh.
Or Elton John.
Oh.
One's 12,000. One's 9,600. I mean.
Yeah, but I mean, I'm not. Are they just being? They're just being given to us. That's why we get the $2,000. No, I guess we'd be buying them.
Yeah, I
we
mean,
don't know.
you're getting a. Yeah.
Man, I'd probably go Premium plus $2,000.
See?
Now, if it was just Elton versus the.
Okay, let's make it this. Elton Platinum
Yeah,
or Jaws LE?
Elton Platinum.
What is wrong with me?
I think.
I think I'm going Jaws LE.
Really? It's like I talked about
I think
if
there's
our
something
reviews
wrong
came
with
out
me,
yet.
man.
Like, there's still something just a little miss on Jaws for me. Like, I think it's a great game, but there's still something that's a little bit of a miss.
And I don't argue with you, but there's something for me. I think there is something wrong with me and me as a collector. I don't know why I want. I play Elton John more.
I don't know.
I play Elton John more. I'm going Jaws LE.
It's not a bad. I mean, it's a. You're not going.
It's the pedigree. It's the theme. It's the Insider Connected. It's
I do love Insider. Don't get me started on Insider Connected because I love Insider Connected more. Than
yeah.
anything. Especially as a router. We'll get on that some other point.
Adam Streeter come in, one of our buddies, Adam Streeter. He said Labyrinth and Jaws Premium. Ooh, I love those two. Or Elton John and John Wick Pro. I'll take Labyrinth and Jaws for me. But Labyrinth's going to be hard for me to beat. And then you get to keep that one in Jaws. Elton John's great. John Wick, I'm quite enough time on to know. And we don't, I mean, it's early in the code, so
that's the only thing that's holding me back, because currently I love John Wick.
Yeah.
I think it's good. But I think it's like you said, because there is a lot of missing components right now.
Yeah.
And
I see where it's going. That's
pretty,
why I put an Ellie in my collection of John Wick. But it's 0.8 something. Like,
yeah.
It needs some room.
If it was a little further along in code, I would 100% go Elton in that. But I guess I might go Labyrinth with you.
Okay, well, he's gonna put it on us then. Fine. Y'all want to make that argument? How about this one?
Okay.
Venom Premium or John Wick Premium? If you really want to say you need more room for John Wick.
So listen, I'm gonna go Venom.
You love Venom,
But I like Venom a lot, and that Pro is cool. And like you said, because I like the way that John Wick shoots. I like the code so far, but Venom is so much further along with everything that you're doing, especially with Insider Connected stuff. Like, I currently have to pick that. I think John Wick will surpass
Venom,
that.
You're a big Venom
I like
advocate.
Venom a lot.
Yeah, give me John Wick even right now.
Really?
Even right now.
I think most people are going to agree with you.
It's my type of game.
Yeah.
It's my type of theme more so than Venom. It's just...
Oh, I definitely like John Wick theme probably better.
Really? And you're a comic book
I just
guy.
love Keanu Reeves.
Yeah, I know. I do too.
A lot.
I do too. Okay. Mandalorian topper or Foo Fighters topper? Ooh. They're both $2,000 toppers.
I would have go Mandalorian. I think that's a cool topper.
Me too. It's holographic. I mean, it's something different.
Yes.
Foo Fighters is definitely cool. I've got one for my game. But Black Knights.
Now, that's what I was saying. Would you do Black Knight or Mandalorian?
Or Mandalorian? Mm-hmm. Which one?
Yeah, now see that? Look, you don't get them sprung upon you like that every...
On them toppers. On them toppers.
See?
It's Black Knight.
I think so too. That's where I would be. Yep, that's why I wanted to throw that upon you.
It's a feather.
I like it.
So you get that
I like it.
Articulating it's a feather. Elton John and Toy Story.
Oh.
We can have both those.
Interesting.
Or Godfather and Wonka.
Oh, Wonka messes me up because I like Wonka.
I like my Wonka.
And people who have Godfather love it.
Wonka has been like my favorite JJP. So by default. But then again,
Elton's good.
you know what?
Toy Story I still like.
Last week I was playing Toy Story, and I shit you not, Greg, these people think I'm a shill. I still have a couple to sell, so you can continue thinking that's fine. But I own a Toy Story CE, and I was playing it, and I said, I had to remind do I like this more than Wonka now? I really loved Toy Story CE. It's so good.
Josh, the guy that I sold my Toy Story to, had it up for sale a few months ago.
People are wrong.
I literally thought about buying it back. I miss it.
Was those Bo Peep Loops?
Bo Peep Loops. I still like it.
Greg over here showing them Bo Peep Loops.
I know. I mean, I shilled Wonka too, I guess, when I got excited about it. I can't make videos and be happy about a game that I learned something. Yeah. And I had that game for months.
Dude, yeah, fuck you.
Most things don't stay in my house. Like, most don't.
Dude, Toy Story is good. Like, if you think Toy Story is bad, you're wrong.
I like it a lot.
You are wrong. It is a great game.
It's not incredibly deep. That's the only reason that I played.
That's what people argue, but they don't get to the finish line.
No, it is tough. It's not easy to do. It's not easy.
People say that all the time. It's like that's like me saying a marathon. I could run a marathon. It's like, bitch, why don't you run a marathon?
I don't think it's an easy game because I never got to. Did I get to fireworks? I got to fireworks once.
Yeah, so that's
first, and then you got to go back.
Do it again.
It's
now,
tough.
Granted. Yeah. I think the second time around should be totally different. That's a different argument.
I agree.
Different argument.
Now, if it did that, I wouldn't have let it go at all.
I've only got there like 3 or 4 times.
Yeah. But I love the way it shoots. Duke Kaboom never gets old.
I like the rules.
Yeah,
the rules are fantastic. Oh, I'm not going to. Toy Story surpassed. Toy Story went into this group of games that at this point, I just don't give a shit what people think. I like what I like. And Hobbit's there too.
Oh, I still love Hobbit.
I don't care. People hated Hobbit.
You got me on the Hobbit bandwagon.
Stranger Things is there.
Yeah.
I got to the point with Stranger Things, people shit on me so much and said that that game's crap so much. I was like, guess what? I could care less because
Yeah.
I love that game.
A buddy of mine down in Nashville, Jason, just got a Hobbit and was like, I bought it because of you.
Yeah.
Basically, it's like, I wanted this game forever, but your review like sold me on Hobbit.
Yeah. All right, so yeah, for that, I think I'm going Elton John Toy Story.
I think I would too.
Because
I
I love both of those games. I love both of those games.
I do miss Toy Story. I might buy one of those Toy Stories for you.
The Pedretti Gaming, they're doing a remake of Funhouse.
Yes,
that creepy little bastard
Rudy.
that you said you don't know if they ever come in this house.
The Nightmare Edition will, because I'm already prepared to have nightmares. And I think I think prepping myself for that is just a lot less scary than him just being in a funhouse.
Well, so the Streeter's saying Funhouse Classic and $2,500, or the Funhouse LE.
Nope, the
Look
Pedretti.
at- Really? The Midnight
I
LE?
like it.
Wow.
It's beautiful. Beautiful game.
Brian Allen artwork.
Brian did a phenomenal job.
He
It's
really
beautiful.
did.
And
we
I
talked
just
about
love
this
that whole
before.
thing.
Like, Brian artwork is so beautiful. I like it sitting up, but I don't know if I want it in games. This is the first one that he did that I'm like, this makes sense. This
I love
works.
it. I think it's phenomenal looking.
All right. Also said, which one would you rather see vaulted or remade? A Metallica Premium with an LCD screen,
Okay.
or a Ghostbusters Premium with still the DMD?
Oh.
Because he knew that we were going to lean Ghostbusters, so he kept DMD in the.
Because I thought when he was going to say that LCD and that, I was like, and then you.
Yeah.
You know what? Metallica is a phenomenal game.
If they're just a vault, I'm still going Ghostbusters because I like that game better. The LCD is not going to sway me from the love I have for Ghostbusters.
I think I'm going to stick with you on that.
It's
tough though.
I still think they should make an LCD Ghostbusters.
Because I love Metallica. I love Metallica the band. I love Metallica the game. And adding that LCD and being able to see and what they do with that.
If that rumor's true, I'm
blows
pumped.
me away.
Yeah,
Yes,
so-
I'll buy one. I'm 1,000% going to buy one. But I just, man, there's a special place in my heart with Ghostbusters.
This one, he said, what would you rather see made, Harry Potter or Goonies?
Harry Potter. Oh, yeah, probably Harry Potter still.
Goonies for me, but both.
I think secretly I would rather have Goonies because I don't know if you can ever live up to the hype of Harry Potter. I think it's going to be tough.
Yeah.
And Goonies just something that's still like more nostalgic for me.
It's because it's.
Like, I
80s,
love Harry
like
Potter.
this, yeah.
But man,
It's our childhood.
It's still it pulls at the heartstrings. That's a deep one that I can't like necessarily pull my
I get
biasness
that.
from.
Yeah, I get that one. But Harry Potter's the bigger pull.
Yeah.
Absolutely. What about Journey or Bob Marley? Which one would you rather see made to pen? For me, Journey.
I love Journey.
Yeah. I'm like
I
classic
agree.
rock guy,
I
more than a reggae guy. The Muppet Show or The Matrix?
Matrix.
For me, both, because I'm a fan of both.
I know you love Muppets. I'm not a big Muppet fan.
I'm a bigger Muppet fan than I am a Matrix fan, but I think Matrix fits Pinball better than Muppets. So, so I'll go Matrix.
I'm going Matrix.
Matrix.
Jesus.
What are they making? Macaroni and cheese? Remember that one time
They split the cabinet. I still talk about that. Yes.
Is it still broken?
I mean, I glued it back together very well.
It still
But
holds.
it's holds.
Oh, nice.
I mean, I'm a pretty crafty person.
You are good.
Crafty.
Death Save Streaming. What's going on? Thanks for the continued support as well. This or that. What's next? Pokemon or X-Men 97? They want us to tell them what's next.
Don't know.
I don't know. Between those two, if I had to guess, I would guess that you'll see an X-Men 97 if that's true. I guess you would see that before Pokemon if that's true.
Yeah.
That'd be my guess.
I have no idea.
John Brand said, I want to hear from Greg here. Coin drop versus card swipe.
Oh, coin drop.
Yeah.
Coin swipe. Or card swipe. No. Like,
Look at you.
No.
You're going to get mad.
I got a buddy that does card swipe. Like, listen, a lot of people don't understand
card
it. Like, they don't understand it.
Yeah.
Like, that you got to swipe your card. The public is somehow ignorant to that.
Dude, I'm getting to the point where I'm an old man where I believe in all that stuff where people are like, don't get rid of cash. Like, the man's trying to.
Yeah. And then, not only that, though, but then they take a percentage.
Yeah,
like,
your $100 stays $100 when it's a bill.
Exactly.
If it goes through 3.5% every time, these banks just get huge and your dollar dwindles.
100% coin drop. But if you really want the bill validator. I know it's still coin drop, but bill validator.
I get the card swipe.
No card.
But I'm, as a business owner, a small business owner, I am anti that stuff all day long.
Agreed.
Carbon versus polished balls. I don't know if I know the difference. I'm going to be honest. I don't. I just like the shiny balls from Titan Competition.
Yeah, I like shiny balls.
They don't even sponsor the show.
One of them is
I don't know.
Yeah.
That's like the shiny ones. Mylar in the shooter lane to Mylar up, or plastic shooter lane protector?
So I ordered a couple of plastic shooter lane protectors.
Oh, really? Okay.
I actually ordered one. So somebody had them forever ago, because when I had Guardians back that
I think
far,
Chuck Wirt's a big advocate for the.
I had the plastic, and I liked it a lot.
Okay.
Just because obviously
You did have that.
it can stand up to the beat of the ball more than
it's
what
gonna
Mylar
be more protection
even
than
can.
Mylar.
Yes, but Mylar still does a great job.
Yeah, it's good enough if you, just for what it is.
So my only thing is the ones that I'm getting. I apologize, I can't remember the guy's name, but I don't want to shout out yet until I get one and test it.
Okay.
But he said that use some real thin double-sided tape to hold it, because my only thing is like
flaps up a little bit.
No, just the movement will eventually. I mean, I wouldn't think that it would have enough friction, but that's my.
I think if
concern.
anything, you get dirt under there and it's hard to get up and it looks bad.
Yeah.
But still protect.
But yeah, I personally right now I think that the hard shell, because I ordered some, but I'll report back to you guys on how that feels. But one of my Guardians I love. Yeah, well, so the thing is, like, Mylar is obviously a ton cheaper and going to be quick to lay in there. When you're paying $15-$20 for something versus 53 cents.
You know what's even cheaper? I want to change our slogan from Mylar up to coil down. Like at this point, just on your stern games, crank it down to 160 or 176, whatever.
But no, actually, it still it still eats into their bad.
Okay.
Yep, still eats in their bad.
For most homeowners.
Nope. Even with some homeowners, no. And I'm not saying
that still needs to be done.
100%. Yes. If I had to choose between the two, turn it down.
Sadly, I don't take enough time to Mylar up or anything
I
on my pins. I don't even add mods. I got mods. I buy mods, but I just don't put them
Mylar
in.
everything.
Chris Beneke says a Deadpool Pro and $3,000 or a Godzilla Premium. People are pitting this Godzilla Premium because they really want to know if this is like the best game. Ooh. But you're such a Deadpool Pro guy. For me, it's Godzilla Premium just because I like it better.
Man, $3,000 in my pocket though. I can buy.
Stargate.
That's exactly what I was thinking about. Man, Stargate with that.
Stargate.
Man, you know what? Like, I love Deadpool so much. I'm not saying Deadpool's a better game, or Godzilla's a better game.
Okay.
But throwing $3,000 in my pocket and having a fucking phenomenal game that's a lot of fun. Yeah. I'm probably going to go Deadpool and $3,000.
Oh wow. Okay. And the last one. Oh, that's clever. I'm not even going to say who sent that because they're from the industry. They said, all right, Zach and Greg, I know you guys know stuff.
Uh-oh, he put the phone down.
This or that?
This is scary.
The next JJP game or the next Stern game? Which one you want more? Oh, that's dirty. That's dirty. What are you? That's a tough one. That's a tough one because that's a tough one. That's a tough one.
It's not that tough.
I don't know.
I just don't want to answer it.
I think it is kind of. Well, for me.
Oh no, I think I was thinking.
For me, it's tough. Maybe we shouldn't say anything more than that.
No.
So I think for me, it's going to be a lot tougher than it is for you. Because,
Plead the fifth.
I know that was tough. Maybe this is the first this or that we don't answer. I will say it's going to be very tough for me not to own pretty much every Stern that comes out because I really like them. But then again,
And if you want to throw another manufacturer in there,
don't do it. No.
Another very specific
the next
manufacturer.
Spooky? Oh no! What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? Oh!
Not show Chelsea my bank account for a while.
No, you will own the next Spooky.
I'm gonna own the next few games from these manufacturers. Like, you know what's so bad about games? Like, some things I guess we know what's coming out. Some things we have to speculate on.
Yes.
Quite a bit. But if the speculations and the things are true, then I have to have a major fucking collection shakeup. Like, which I don't want to do because I love my games, but like I'm gonna have to have a major collection shakeup.
And you know the rumor of
oh my gosh,
the rumor of Dutch Pinball having
Show
Back
me
to
who
the
that
Future.
was. I want to see who the dick was.
Hold on.
Uh-oh. I love it even more.
I know. Yeah. Damn. And look, barrels. I don't know what you got cooking, so let us know so that we can include you on these kind of things.
Man, that one.
CGC, I don't know what you got cooking next. MMR. Dutch Pinball, Back to the Future. That's my dream theme, man.
Oh, yeah. I'd get
Better
it
not
Back to the
mess that
Future.
up. Pinball Brothers. I don't know what they're working on. App is coming out, but
Oh, that's
yep.
just saying.
I don't want to get in trouble.
Yeah.
I don't get in trouble.
You hit it off with the bumper knife straight down the middle again. You had a fling with a slingshot, you're rolling out the outlet again.
Anything in life, but that'd be okay.
What?
You fucking lost all your jobs and everything. Who gives a fuck? I'm telling you, I'm going through an existential thing where I'm like,
I don't.
life is too short. I don't care anymore.
Talk getting them season passes to Universal.
That's what I'm saying. I just don't care.
When I do, it's so cheap. We gotta go down. Even if we
Not
just go
to
for
say
a
I
day.
don't care. I care.
Yes.
But like, maybe it's a good feeling of self-worth and self-esteem where I feel like even if something bad happened, like I lost the ability to do this, like I'll still figure it out.
Yeah.
And if not, 30 years tops is all I've got left.
Oh yeah.
30
Yeah,
years
I
tops.
think about that too.
So
Yeah. I don't.
there are a
disagree.
couple things I like food. I really like sex.
Hell yeah.
I like my family, my friends. I like pinball. If I got most of that, I'm fine. I
Yeah.
think.
I mean, not wrong.
Just don't
Not
care.
wrong.
I think I've realized I just can't make everybody happy, and I'll never have enough time to fulfill all of the energy and ambition I have. So I've got to
off.
set some boundaries for myself.
I think that's healthy for you though. But see,
Yeah,
I've
because-
always kind of lived like that.
Yeah.
So now
I would have goals of like running an entire country. Like
Yeah.
I would.
But
just
we've
keep
brought
going.
each other. That's the thing. Is like
Yeah,
I
we
brought you
do.
down a little bit, but you've brought me
Yeah.
up. So where I've
Yeah.
lived down here, so I'm used to where you are.
Yeah.
But I'm not used. Like
It's really weird if sometimes when you pass me up and you show more ambition than I do, and I'm like,
Yeah.
more the dude.
But then sometimes you say "fuck it" a little more, and then I'm
Yeah,
like,
that's what I'm
"God damn."
saying. You passed me
Yeah,
up.
we
Like-
we used to always be like this.
Yeah.
And now sometimes it does this briefly.
I'm like, why do you care?
Yeah.
Who cares?
if I didn't have to listen to my wife and kids, bitch.
Okay, you can fix that too. You can fix that. That's what I'm saying, dude. In my mind, you can fix anything.
No, you truly
You can figure it out. Like,
truly can.
I'll end up being the Paul Rudd character on one of those films where he just lives on the beach and like sells kayaks. Like,
You're not wrong.
I don't give a shit.
I expect it any day.
Fucking a doobie and a couple beers, like whatever.
That is good.
I think you can find beauty and joy anywhere.
Oh, I find beauty and joy in anything.
Yeah.
I do. I truly
taught
do.
me that.
Yeah, like I
You've
really
taught me
do.
that. You're like a monk.
Yeah, Lily's like that, my youngest.
Yeah?
Lily's like that. Audrey's not so
I
much.
don't have a damn kid like that.
But
Not
Lily is,
one of them.
Lily's very much like look at a tree and be like, that's
Look
beautiful.
at a tree.
Yeah, like look,
That's how I
look
am.
at the leaves blow. Like I do that. I'm like, man, this is gorgeous. Like sun shining today.
You
It
got a
feels
little,
good.
you got a little hippie kid.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. But I can't do the pot anymore because I used to back in the day, but it just makes me anxious now.
Oh yeah.
I've been watching too much.
Lot makes me
I've been
anxious.
watching too much science programs.
Yeah.
I'm telling you.
Be careful. The more aware you are, the more fucked up your life becomes. I will tell you that.
Yeah, I get
I will tell you
panic
that.
attacks at night, night terrors because the existentialism and oh god, I can't.
Mine's not to your extent like that, but I ride high anxiety every day.
I go down that rabbit hole every day.
Yeah.
Every day, man.
Yeah.
It's a trip.
I just live in a world where I'm terrified.
That you're gonna get asbestos poisoning.
It's just bad shit's always gonna happen. Always bad
See,
shit.
I don't worry about any of that shit.
Like that's all I do. That's where my anxiety and contention comes from. Like it's terrible.
Okay.
Actually, I might be a meaner person than you, but I come across nicer
On TV.
on TV.